Greetings for the day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Meraj Kidwai, and you're watching Vertex, the solution of every need. I hope everyone is doing wonderfully well, taking care of yourself and your loved ones, and not going out in the public without wearing a mask because still we are having some cases. So please take precautions. The more precautions you take for yourself, the more you'll be able to protect yourself and your loved ones, of course. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to talk about in this video. Before that, I'll begin speaking. You can go and check out my website, that is www.vertexthesolution.com, if you would like to know more about me, who am I, what I do, and so on. So, I'm going to share some information based um, on uncertainty from the lens of psychology. Now, uncertainty is something which we are unaware about. Any sort of a situation, any sort of an emotion, any sort of a relationship, or any sort of a future outcome, we are not sure, we do not know about it. So from the lens of psychology, how we see uncertainty, anxiety, and how can we cope up with uncertainty, anxiety. Now, uncertainty is inevitable, change is inevitable, right? Change is the only constant, my dear viewers. So it is meant to happen, okay? And when change and transformations happen in our life, you are not sure what is going to happen in the future. You are not sure how things will turn up. You're not sure what are the right practical, logical, reasonable measures you can take for the future outcomes. At times you do a lot of data analysis. Sometimes you get into analysis paralysis as well. I've also recorded a video onto the same analysis paralysis as well. So accordingly we are able to plan for the future outcomes. So that is how we as human beings, when we tend to plan a lot, we tend to analyze a lot, and at times, because of a lot of information is available, a lot of data is available, we certainly sometimes go into analysis paralysis also. We just lose up our mind, lose up our logic and reasoning power, and we don't understand what decision we have to take further and how things will turn up further. So there is a form of anxiety that may crop up in us, and the anxiety of uncertainty. We do not know what's going to happen next, the next moment, and we are not unsure about the future outcomes. Probably we do not feel confident in our own self that if we have taken this plunge, we have taken this decision, so how it will going to affect us in the future, how it will going to affect the environment around us, or the surroundings around us, or the people around us. Now, uh, the impact of the future on our lives is something which cannot be ignored, and something which is of course uncertain, because when things are not clear in our mind, certainly that causes some sort of an anxiety in us, and that is what is uncertainty is all about. So the point is, when you do not find any particular roadmap to understand what would be the outcome in the future, and you are so uncertain about it, there is a lot of uncertainty, you can't see the clear vision, where I'll go, where this road, or this path, or this journey will take me to. So how can you deal during that time? So many of the times I spoke that emotional intelligence, emotional balance is important. So emotional intelligence or emotional balance is just not that you just keep on introspecting, you just keep analyzing, thinking, you get into all those modes. Rather, you need to be sure, be assertive of this as well, that whatever be the changes, whatever the situation or outcome will be, I will be prepared for it mentally, emotionally. So, how can you deal with it? Number one thing, the most important thing to deal with it is that you need to accept it. First of all, you have to accept this fact that you cannot control every situation in your life, you cannot control every individual in your life, you cannot control the environment around you, right? So there are certain aspects of our lives that are uncontrollable for us, and let them breathe the way they are. Let the space breathe it on its own. Now, this helps you to develop some sort of confidence in yourself, some sort of ambitions in yourselves to move ahead with the process. Now, when you're moving ahead, when you set things free, when you let things go the way in whatsoever direction they are going in, certainly things will take place, the situation will take place and shape, and forms a shape, takes a shape, and certainly you can act around it accordingly. So at times you have to, reciprocate to the situations in a way that can create an equilibrium, around your situations, around your life. So attaining that equilibrium, you need to let things go, okay, and off your control at times. And when you put those things off your control, certainly you are able to cope up with the uncertainty. Prepare yourself emotionally, mentally, in every way, whatever be the situation is, I'm able to deal with it. So you have to prepare yourself that strong for the uncertain outcomes that may erupt, okay? And most importantly, you know you need to, how well you can, prepare yourself for the uncertainty. You can prepare yourself by taking care of yourself, of your intellectual growth, of your financial growth, okay, most importantly, of your health, mental health, your physical health. So you need to understand this, that during this process you do not let yourself affected with anxiety, with stress, with phobias. Okay, so that can only be dealt when you indulge in good food, in good exercises, take proper sleep, right? And you're able to, entertain yourself, rejuvenate yourself, relax yourself as well. So this is how you can deal with uncertainties, and I hope this will help. If you've understood what I've said in this video, I hope this will bring some sort of transformations, positive transformations and affirmations in your life. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.